Hello everyone, it's Beck and welcome to my channel. So I am here on Oakwood, which is an island that I started I think about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I actually can't remember because I haven't been playing it. I'm kind of going to be deleting my island again. Not really happy with the direction that this one is going. Now, I need a challenge when it comes to Animal Crossing. I've been finding it really boring lately. It's like same shit, different day, you know. Every day I log in and it's just the same thing over and over again, and I need a bit of a challenge. I need a reason to want to log in every day. Now, if you are new to my channel, you might not know that I actually done an island a couple of months ago that was a hardcore island. So I restarted an island and I had all of these rules that I had to follow. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was frustrating, but it was also quite challenging, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So I have decided to do it again, only I'm making it hardcore but extra. I'm adding a few more rules to it to make it just a little bit more difficult for me. Because, you know, why not? But the original rules are no terraforming, villagers who ask to leave must go, 20 Nook Mile tickets per hunt, no gifts from other people of any kind, no time travelling, no amiibos, you may buy from other shops but you may not sell turnips at other shops. If a villager gives you an item, you have to wear it for 48 hours. No buying tools, and you must take any campsite villager that you get and let them move anyone out. So I'm going to be following these rules, but I'm also adding a few extra ones myself. Now, the bit where it says no gifts from other people of any kind and you may buy from other shops, that's not going to be an issue because I have decided to do this island without using my Nintendo Online. This is something that I have wanted to do for a while. I was going to do this last time, but I ended up doing just the hardcore island instead. So that's going to be a little bit challenging. I mean, I don't really go to other people's islands to get things. I generally just play on my own. But I'm not going to be able to use the kiosk in the Able Sisters shop, so it's going to be in-game pathing only. And if I want any custom designs, I'm going to have to try and do them myself, which I'm not artistic, I tell ya, not artistic at all. So I don't think that's going to be, I don't know, I could give it a shot, but honestly, I don't know. So everything else is still going to be applying with the no terraforming. That just means no cliffscaping and no waterscaping, so doing the in-game pathing is going to be totally okay. But I do have a couple of other rules myself that I wanted to add in besides using not using Nintendo Online, I should say. There will be no re-rolling for maps, so when I start the game, whatever 4 maps I get to choose from, I have to choose one of those. And when I get to the island, if I have 2 starter villages that I don't like, tough, I'm just going to have to put up with whoever they are. And those 2 villagers can place their houses wherever they like, so at the start of the game I'm going to just tell them, hey, this is a great spot, just put it here. So that should be interesting because the next rule that I'm putting down for myself is no moving buildings. So once I place a building somewhere, that is where it has to stay. Now, I'm wondering if I'm making this too difficult on myself. Honestly, I don't know. But I think it will be really interesting to see how this island turns out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Animal Crossing has been really boring for me lately. I do have another island, Pandora, which I did just finish making a video on that one. And I haven't even really been doing anything on that island either. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys, actually. I'm not very good. But I try, okay? I try. It's been a nice little break, but I do want to get really stuck back into Animal Crossing again, so let's get into it. Alright, you ready? I don't think I'm ready, but let's have a look at what we've got. Okay. They're not terrible. Actually, you know what? This one here looks really good. And it's got a heart-shaped pond, which is cute. Considering I'm not going to be able to change it, at least it looks adorable. Yeah, I think this one is definitely the winner because the other ones are kind of like higgly-piggly with their rivers everywhere. I don't like the islands in the middle. I think that might be a bit too difficult to decorate. Okay, let's do it. Well, I don't really have a choice. Wonderful choice. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you. Oh, okay, we got peaches. Oh, I like peaches. That's a good native fruit to have. Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit. Ugh. Ugh. No. Oh my god. I hate the birds in this game. They're all I hate them. And I got Rocket. Oh my god. I did not think this through. I forgot Rocket existed. I can't even make myself walk to resident services. I don't want to do it.
3 days later.
Here I was thinking, you'll probably rock up the island and get some like really cute villagers. No, I don't even know who this is. Ah, crap. Alright. Honestly, I just don't even know. I don't even know what to do, what to say. Oh, so your house is going right here, is it? Wonderful. Okay, well if he is gonna go there, let me go and figure out where Rocket is because, okay, she's here. My house is going all the way over here. Because once I place it down, I'm not going to be able to move it. The resident services is right. Okay, alright, maybe here? Oh, actually, well, if there's a little pond here, maybe my house could go. Ugh, but she's there. You know what? I am not going to let Rocket ruin my life. I'm gonna put my house probably about here. Then I can have like a little, you know, a little lake house. I mean, it's a pond, not a lake, but you get what I mean. This is the spot. Okay, I am back. I mean, I'm sure you didn't even realise that I left, but there was someone at my door and I've been gone about 5-10 minutes and this stupid bitch is still here. I was kind of hoping that she might disappear while I was gone, but... I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep so then I can work on getting my Nook Miles up so that I can pay off my moving fees and get a house. I want to get that done as soon as I can. Alright, so I'm going to run around and get what I need to get and do what I need to do to get some Nook Miles. I like to pay off my house. Not pay off my house. What is it? My moving fee so I can get a house like straight away because I hate living in a tent. I need storage. I need to get it done and out of the way. I remember when I first played this game, I was so shit at it. And I think I lived in a tent for quite a while because you know at the start where Tom's like blah 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 blah, here's your Nook phone, blah 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 blah. I didn't read anything that he was saying. I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. And so when I would get like a notification on my phone at the top there, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what all of the names were for the buttons, so I didn't know, what's it called, ZL. I didn't know what that button was, so I didn't know to press it. And when I finally figured it out, I had so many Nook Miles. I think I was able to go and pay off my house like straight away. Sometimes when I think about, you know, what I got up to and how I played the game when I first started playing it, I'm like, Beck, why were you such a dumbass? Like, how come you didn't, you know, use your brain and actually figure anything out? Because it took me forever. I didn't know you could put money in your ABD. I didn't know that you could stack bags of money. I had all of these random bags of money just like all over the floor in my house. I didn't know that you could get recipes from villagers. I remember I went into Carrie's house once because I was so dumb, and when I went on Nook Mile Islands, I just grabbed the first villagers that I saw, so I ended up with Carrie as one of my first 5 villagers. And she was crafting, so I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm a bit busy right now. So I was like, ooh, sorry. I never realised you could get the DIY from your villagers until probably about 2 months later. I don't know when. It was a while. I eventually did get Nintendo Online and joined like a heap of Facebook groups, and I was like, oh, you can do that? You can do this, you can do that. Like, I had no idea. And then when I first seen people talking about time travel, I was like, is this something in the game that I haven't unlocked yet? I had no idea what anyone was talking about, and I am not one to speak up in public forums. I'm a bit, I don't know, even talking in chat on YouTube, sometimes I feel so awkward, like everyone's staring at me. So I just read a lot of old posts online and watched a few YouTube videos, and eventually I figured out how to play the game. It took me a while, but I got there. And honestly, I didn't even want this game. My partner wanted to buy me Switch, and I'm like, honey, just don't. It costs too much money. What do I want a Switch for? Because my spare time used to be spent watching Game of Thrones, like over and over and over again. I love that show. Just putting it out there, best TV show ever made. I cannot wait for the new series about the Targaryens to come out. But he went ahead and got one for me anyway and gave it to me for a birthday present. And honestly, thank God he did, because I love Animal Crossing. At first, you know, even though I just said I didn't really know how to play it at first, but that's also too because I hardly ever played it. Every now and then I was like, hey kids, let's go catch some fish, because that's all I used to do. I'd wander around, I would catch fish, you know. It took me a while to even figure out that I had to give them to Tom so that I could get the museum on my island, because I don't pay attention to shit. I never used to read what anyone was saying to me. Then all of a sudden it's like it clicked and I just fell in love with this game and I became obsessed with it. Alright, I'm going to see how I'm going for Nook Miles. I think I've got quite a few at the moment, so we'll have a little look-see. Alright, so I only need 454 Nook Miles. What else can I do? Alright, so I've paid off my moving fees and upgraded my tent to a house. So what I might do now is I might go and catch 5 fish and bugs so that I can place the museum. Alright, so where am I going to put my museum? I'm not going to be able to move it, so I want to make sure it's going somewhere that is, you know, a good spot. Maybe if I put it just here, and then I can build like a little Blathers examination area here where he comes out and he catches his specimens and then he assesses them. Oh, it's like I didn't realise how close to the airport it was. I can always cover it with a heap of trees. I can always do that. That is going to be it for this episode. Listen, it didn't really go the way I wanted it to. I mean, I think I got a pretty good island and I got good starter flowers and good starter fruits. Unfortunately, the villagers were not so great, but hopefully they will ask to leave eventually. Otherwise, I'm stuck with them. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. I don't have any reactions, so it's just going to be me standing here. So, see ya.